Going to be a quick demo of the GearCheckAuto site from a vehicle owner's perspective. So I'm going to log in right now, the login prompt on the top. Going to log in with my demo account. Now when you first get in, you're going to get a getting started page. It'll kind of help you get oriented with the site. Tells you kind of how it works. So we can read through this real quickly here. I'm going to go ahead and submit a car request. So you're going to get this initial kind of helper prompt here. You can dismiss this if you like and it won't show up again, but it's just kind of nice to have for the first time through it. So I'm going to pick my car details. I'm going to just pick some random stuff here. And if you don't know your details, or if you don't see the exact option, you can use the other option down below and fill in exactly what you have. Pretty much all makes and models 1990 and newer on here. If you have like an 88 Renault or something, you could put that in here with using the other option. So I'm going to use my location. It'll grab your zip code. And here we can kind of search in our area of how far out we want to look. So in this case, I picked 25 miles. So we get all the different things that match our specialization within 25 miles. We're using Audi right now. If we did want to pick general auto repair, say something simple you want fixed like a brake job, pretty much anyone could do a brake job. You could pick general auto repair. You'll get more options available. So we get our map here, interactive map to kind of help visualize where everyone is. And as we scroll in and out, you can see the different shops appear and disappear. And then we do also allow for mobile mechanics. So those would be mechanics that come straight to your house to help you with whatever. And all the other locations are just general shops you'd have to visit in person. We have a little bit of a legend down here to help you kind of differentiate that. And the purple or the violet radius is the service radius of the mobile mechanic. So that's kind of how that works. And we're going to scroll up here. And we're going to pick a couple shops. We're going to pick 1, 2, 3 of them. So we're picking the shops that we want to communicate with. And we can use different filters too for excluding or including mobile mechanics. You can use favorites. You can click this button to favorite, unfavorite shops. If you worked with them in the past and you want to keep them on your list, you can mark them as a favorite. If you really want to drill down and get a specific service filtered, and you can do that as well, completely optional. So now we're going to start our request. Type our request in the message box down below. And now we have a AI message coach that'll help us make sure we're sending a good request out, because if we're sending a really vague request to 5 shops at once, we want to avoid as much back and forth as possible and have that good first impression. And we're going to we could add photos and videos as well. So if you have like a picture of the problem or a video of the sound or the thing that you're experiencing, you can send that to them to help them figure out what they need to do for you. So in this case, we're going to add a picture here. We're going to attach that to the request. We're going to hit send request, and the message coach will kick in and help us out. So in this case, it's trying to help us out, try to make sure what kind of noise we're talking about. So we'll just pick some stuff here. Grinding and scraping while driving. Let's say it comes from the engine bay. Then we can click use these details. It'll autofill that stuff into our request for us. You can just use that as a suggestion and kind of hand type in more information. It's kind of just a way to make sure you're sending a better message. Now we're going to send our request. Message is sent to all those shops. Now if we go into our message screen here, it's kind of like a little basic email client. So now we see our request. There's a blue bubble that goes around the entire request for all the different shops that we blasted at the same time. And within here, we can just click in there and see the shop. And one thing I forgot to show earlier is on the shop cards that load, you get all their kind of information about them, the different specializations they work on. This one's Acura, EM General, Alfa Romeo. It also does general auto repair. You can also get access to their different user links, including their Google profile. This one does not have that on there, but I can show you the other one in a second. So now that we sent our request here, we're going to reply back with our shop account. Now we got a chime notification. We also have email notifications, desktop browser notifications, and push notifications on mobile, Android app and iOS app. So tons of different ways to get notified that you have a message waiting for you. It just came in here. We can see it marked in yellow. This means it's unread. So we can just click on it to clear that out. For some reason, we want to make a thread unread. We can check this box. It'll mark the last message unread. Then we go back to this view here. We'll see that we have one marked unread. So it's kind of a way to kind of manage your messages. And if you really like to, you could also star the thread. It helps you keep track of what's going on. So in this case, we're going to reply back. So in this case, we're going to tell them we're going to bring it in. We're also going to start a work order, so we'll send that first. Work order is a completely optional thing that you could use if you like. It's basically just saying I'm committing to the shop. I want to use him. It just gives the shop another filter to look through to keep track of all their pending orders to the site. So we're going to hit yes to that, start a work order. And then on the other side, we're going to accept the work order. And the status should change here shortly. We can hit refresh to kick it off. It already came through. So now we have a proper work order with this shop. So now we're going to go back out a level. And we can also see now under work orders, we have it listed underneath there. So that's kind of the main messaging point of it, right? You can message multiple shops at once, kind of compare their responses, get comfortable with someone, and then pick someone and work with them directly. And then some of the stuff about the profile here too. So when you signed up, you probably filled all this profile information out. If you do want to go back in here and tweak some stuff, like you want to change your email address, there's a section for that. If you want to change your password, we have an option for that. If you want two-factor authentication, completely optional, you can turn that on if you want. You can change all your message notifications. If you want to get them a new email or in the browser, if you want the chime sound to play in the browser, completely optional if you want to use those. You keep track of your favorite shops and also your block shops. For some reason, there's a bad actor on here. And they're harassing you. You can block them. You can also delete your account if you like as well, if you're completely done with the service. We'll also take a look at the Shop Explorer too. So if you just want to kind of peruse around and get a feel for what shops are out there, you could use this feature. It's basically the same kind of feature as the car request one, but this is just for simply browsing shops. If you just want to take a gander at what's around you first before you make a request, you can do so. And you get all their different social links here. So you'll get their map link. If you click these links, this will bring you straight to Google Maps. This will bring you straight to their website, straight to their Facebook page, straight to their YouTube page if they have it, and also their Google Business profile. So that way you can click on that, and if you need to call them, all their phone numbers and all their contact information will be listed on their Google Business profile. And that's also where this information is coming from as well. So we are pulling in all the Google star ratings from all the businesses. So this is all updated in real time. So this reflects what Google reflects. So it's kind of nice to see the rating of the shops you're talking with as you make your selection. Another thing we need to show you real quick too. So if you're in one of these messages, we showed you the read and unread feature. If you do want to block someone, you can do it through here. You hit yes, they'll show up on that list I showed you previously under the profiles. In this case, we don't want to block, or we're going to hit no. If someone's harassing you, sending you hateful messages, or just trying to scam you or something, or just sending you spam messages, you could report them through this feature. The admins will receive a notification for that, and they can review the messages and make judgment whether to ban the user or what have you. So that's a nice little feature to have. And that's kind of it. Thanks for watching.